Well, last night there seemed to be a rather scary incident at the Magic Kingdom, as some reports were saying there was an active shooter near Main Street, which was causing basically a stampede, people running and diving into stores. It seemed to be a big mess, but it turned out that it was not an active shooter situation, and still trying to find the details on it. So we have an article here from WDWNT today to talk about this and get some thoughts on it. So I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And like we said, it was a false active shooter report at Magic Kingdom. So as it was breaking, they said several Magic Kingdom guests on social media have reported stampeding on Main Street, USA, and a police presence at the park as it closed on Thursday. And then you can see in all these pictures, there's a heavy police presence in and around Magic Kingdom. It said Magic Kingdom closed at 10 p.m. on August 29th. The incident happened around the same time. Several reports indicate that there was a gun scare. No eyewitnesses reported seeing a gun or hearing gunshots. No serious injuries have been reported. The Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed there was no active shooter. Their statement is included at the end of this article. Ex-user ANX Rosa shared a video at 10:16 p.m. of a trashed Emporium, writing, "Went to Magic Kingdom today and there was literally a stampede because of a suspected shooter. I thought that it was going to be my last day. I was shoved out of the way and fell. Mothers were crying, looking for their daughters. People were hiding. It was bad." Man. All right, let's take a look. It's just the aftermath of this is the Emporium. But,
let's go.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Can imagine if people thought there was a gun scare, how that would have been stampeded and ran through pretty quick. Had a follow-up post where she said they kept us in the stores for about 15 minutes while police officers patrolled the streets and checked everything out. They were finally letting us out, but only on the ferry boat. No buses, no monorails. A lot of people pretty shaken up, but haven't been given an explanation. She said, this personal account, I was on my way to the exit and I saw 3 men sprint past me, then a family after them, and it was like dominoes. Suddenly I was the only one walking towards the exit and I was getting pushed and shoved. I was terrified of falling because I thought I might get trampled. There were screams of shooter, but I didn't hear any gunshots. People started diving behind anything that they could hide them. Parents were already shielding their kids. I ran out towards Adventureland and I started having a panic attack. Slowly, I think when no one heard any gunshots, everyone started slowly calming down, but people were still beelining to get as far away as possible from the exit. They started directing us back into the shops, and police were patrolling the streets, and we were there for 15 minutes, I'd say. Unfortunately, the situations like panic and just human nature take over, and almost like a mob mentality, and that can be scary. I've been in one situation, not like an active shooter, where people were doing that, and it's not a good situation to be in. Definitely don't want to get. And if she's right, if she would have fallen, she easily could have got stampede. That's how that stuff like that'll happen. Another user said they were on an operating bus, although, there were conflicting reports. Some people said the buses weren't running, but then other people were saying they were. So, but they said they appeared to be blocked off with police cars and sharing another quick video. This was exiting the park.
There's a lot of cop cars, too. Like, a lot.
User Taylor Bybee said that they have loved ones who were there at the park and are safe. They also said the incident was on a Main Street, USA. Guests ditched everything to hide, and cast members ushered many guests into usually off-limits backstage areas. Yeah, apparently some people were evacuated through Magic Kingdom through the back stage areas. That's something that did end up happening. But so more people saying they were in the backstage area. More pictures of that. So they have police officers there on Main Street. And it says monorail service in Magic Kingdom is reportedly closed, but guests are allowed to leave. This was one of the pages that was updated as it was going on. Orange County Sheriff's Office said at 10:43 that there was not an active shooter situation in Magic Kingdom, and the gun scare was instead a popping sound, possibly a balloon that occurred during a fight. Guests began running in panic, and that was reported source of the active shooter rumor. See if this has got anything. This is the article up after everything else had happened. Disney themselves said in a statement, "We appreciate the immediate response of the Orange County Sheriff's Office to quickly assess and clear the situation. Normal operations have resumed, and the park is now closed for the evening." So that seems, So basically, from what I understand about what happened is that I've heard a lot of people say there was a fight, which sadly isn't uncommon when it comes to Magic Kingdom or theme parks lately. And during that fight, a balloon popped, and then everyone, maybe sounds like a gunshot, and that's what caused the panic. Because you can imagine this happened right at park closing, which means it was happening right around Happily Ever After. And if you ever have been to Magic Kingdom during that time, that is a mass amount of people all in one spot. So it wouldn't take much of a sound like that to spark panic and people stampeding. So it's a very plausible scenario that is what happened. As again, that would not surprise me one bit. Scary situation is one that you obviously don't want to see anywhere. But I'm very glad that there was not an active shooter. But it's scary with kids too. I can only imagine with our kids if that were to happen, like just trying to make sure they're safe and situations like that. It just becomes people get into fight or flight, and then all cards are off the table, really. So it's a scary situation, both because people thought it was a gun in the theme park, and also because of people's reaction to what they think is a gun, and people go into fight or flight. So all in all, I'm glad. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of injuries. There may have been some minor scrapes, I'm assuming, but it doesn't. I'm not seeing any reports about like major injuries and things like that. And there was no gunman. So all in all, it ends up being. I'm glad that was the case. Still pretty scary, I'm sure, if you were there for that. But sadly, it seems to have stemmed from yet another theme park fight, and that seems to be kind of the norm lately of people fighting in theme parks for whatever reason. But yeah, it's even when you're at theme parks enjoying yourself on vacation, it's important to keep your head on a swivel, pay attention to your surroundings. I'm guessing we may see some more footage show up on social media from this, but just some of those clips that they showed in this article here. But yeah, hopefully everybody's fine, and hopefully nobody else gets in fights in theme parks, and people don't think that there's gunshots in theme parks. That would be a great thing. But that's all the information that I have right now from this. If there's anything else, I will make another video and talk about it. But that is going to be it, though, for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about all this? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.